Hello and welcome to our deep dive into the mesmerizing rainforests of Costa Rica. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey through one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. Get ready to immerse yourself in lush greenery, exotic wildlife, and the enchanting sounds of nature. Whether you're planning your next adventure or simply curious about this Central American gem, you're in for an unforgettable ride. Let's dive into the wonders of Costa Rica's rainforests. Costa Rica, often referred to as the jewel of Central America, is home to over 51% of its land covered by forests. Within this lush landscape, rainforests stand out as the most vibrant and ecologically rich ecosystems. These rainforests are primarily located in the Pacific coastal regions, the Caribbean lowlands, and the Central Mountain ranges. But what makes them so special? It's their unparalleled biodiversity. Costa Rica's rainforests host nearly 5% of the world's known species, all within an area that takes up just 0.03% of the planet's surface. Think about that for a second, a treasure trove of life packed into such a small area. Costa Rica's rainforests are primarily found on the Caribbean and Pacific slopes of the country's central mountain ranges. The most famous areas include Corcovado National Park is one of the most renowned natural jewels of Costa Rica, located on the Osa Peninsula in the southwestern part of the country. Here's an in-depth look at this spectacular park, covering approximately 424 square kilometers, 164 square miles. It's the largest national park in Costa Rica. Often described as the most biologically intense place on Earth by National Geographic, it holds about 2.5% of the world's biodiversity within its borders. The park encompasses an array of ecosystems including primary lowland tropical rainforest, highland cloud forest, mangrove swamps, marshlands, and beaches. With over 500 tree species, it includes ancient hardwoods, palm forests, and an abundance of epiphytes like orchids and bromeliads. Corcovado is a sanctuary for elusive big cats like jaguars, pumas, ocelots, along with Baird's tapirs, white-lipped peccaries, and all four species of Costa Rican monkeys: howler, spider, capuchin, and squirrel monkeys. Home to around 375 bird species, including the striking scarlet macaw, toucans, and the rare harpy eagle. The park is rich in reptiles, from crocodiles to various snakes, and amphibians like the vibrant poison dart frogs. Reaching Corcovado can be an adventure itself. No roads connect directly to the park. Access is typically by boat from Puerto Jimenez or Drake Bay, or by hiking from Carrot. Since 2014, visitors must enter with a licensed guide due to conservation and safety concerns. Entry requires permits, and there's a daily visitor limit to control human impact. The fee for adults is about $15 per day. Dry season, December to April, is popular due to better trail conditions and wildlife visibility, though the park's beauty is perennial. Tortuguero National Park is a serene and biodiverse haven located on Costa Rica's northeastern Caribbean coast, known for its significant role in sea turtle conservation and its rich network of waterways. Here's an in-depth exploration of this unique park. Situated in the Limón province, Tortuguero is accessible only by boat or airplane, adding to its allure as a secluded natural retreat. Spanning approximately 77,032 acres, 31,174 hectares, it includes both land and marine areas, with the latter dedicated entirely to conservation. The park is famous for its extensive network of rivers, canals, and lagoons, often compared to the Amazon due to its lush, jungle-like setting. The park is globally recognized for its sea turtle nesting sites, particularly for the green sea turtle. Other species like the leatherback, hawksbill, and loggerhead also nest here, though less commonly. The nesting season peaks from July to October for green turtles, and February to April for leatherbacks. The park is home to jaguars, ocelots, various monkeys: howler, spider, capuchin, sloths, river otters, and the endangered West Indian manatee. Over 300 bird species, including the great green macaw, toucans, herons, and kingfishers, make Tortuguero a paradise for birdwatchers. Due to its isolation, most visitors come through organized tours or stay in local lodges, which often include transportation in their packages. Around $15 United States dollars for foreigners, subject to change. The dry season from February to April offers better weather for travel, but the turtle nesting seasons are the main attractions. Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve is an iconic and highly celebrated natural area in Costa Rica, known for its ethereal beauty, biodiversity, and conservation efforts. Here's an extensive look at this unique ecological wonder. Situated in the Tiburon mountain range of northwestern Costa Rica, near the small town of Santa Elena. The reserve itself covers about 10,500 hectares, 26,000 acres, but it's part of a larger conservation area, including several private reserves, which together create an extensive protected zone. Ranging from 400 to 1,842 meters, 1,312 to 6,043 feet, above sea level, this variation in elevation contributes to a wide range of microclimates and habitats. The forest is home to over 2,500 plant species, including numerous epiphytes, plants that grow on other plants, with more than 420 types of orchids, 200 ferns, and various bromeliads. The reserve hosts mammals like the elusive jaguar, puma, ocelot, and the adorable and iconic sloths, both two-toed and three-toed. Other notable animals include the agouti, kinkajou, and several species of bats. With over 400 bird species, Monteverde is a birdwatcher's paradise. The resplendent quetzal, considered a symbol of the cloud forest, is particularly sought after, along with hummingbirds, toucans, and the bellbird. Famous for its diversity of frogs, including the red-eyed tree frog, glass frogs, and various species of poison dart frogs. Reptiles include numerous snakes, lizards, and the occasional caiman. Monteverde is accessible by road from San Jose, though the final approach includes challenging mountain roads. Public transport or shuttle services are available. From luxury eco-lodges to budget hostels, there's a range of places to stay, many emphasizing sustainability. The dry season from December to April offers clearer skies for better wildlife viewing, although the reserve has its charm year-round, with the wet season showcasing the lushness of the forest. Part 2 Biodiversity Species Richness. Costa Rica, despite making up only 0.03% of the Earth's surface, contains about 5% of the world's biodiversity. The rainforests are a significant contributor to this statistic. Ecosystems. These forests include lowland rainforests, montane cloud forests, and transitional zones, each hosting unique species adapted to their specific conditions. Flora trees. Over 2,000 species of trees, including giants like the ceiba, kapok, and guanacast, and smaller but ecologically vital species like the strangler fig. Epiphytes. The rainforests are renowned for their epiphytic plants, with more than 1,200 orchid species, numerous bromeliads, and ferns, which grow on trees rather than in soil, contributing to the vertical stratification of life. Other plants includes a vast array of medicinal plants, fruits, and flowers, supporting a complex food web. Primates. 4 species of monkeys: the howler, spider, capuchin, and squirrel monkey, each playing a role in seed dispersal. Jaguars, pumas, and ocelots. These predators are key to maintaining ecological balance. Sloths, both 2- and 3-toed, tapirs, peccaries, coatis, and various bat species, including nectar-feeding bats that pollinate plants. Birds. Over 850 bird species, including the resplendent quetzal, scarlet macaw, toucans, and numerous hummingbirds, which are vital for pollination. Frogs. Costa Rica's rainforests are famous for their frog species, like the red-eyed tree frog, poison dart frogs, and glass frogs, many of which are indicators of environmental health. Reptiles includes green iguanas, various snakes, both venomous and non-venomous, air lizards, and occasionally, marine species like sea turtles in coastal rainforests. Insects and invertebrates. Insects, countless species, from butterflies like the blue morpho to leafcutter ants, which play critical roles in decomposition and soil aeration. Other invertebrates, tarantulas, various beetles, and an array of spiders contribute to the biodiversity, with many species still undiscovered or understudied. Microorganisms, the soil and plant surfaces are teeming with bacteria, fungi, and other microbes, essential for decomposition, nutrient cycling, and symbiosis with plants. Conservation and threats. Protected areas. A significant portion of Costa Rica's rainforests is protected within national parks and reserves like Corcovado, Tortuguero, and Monteverde, which are crucial for biodiversity conservation. Threats: habitat loss, deforestation for agriculture, cattle ranching, and urban expansion. Part 3: Climate and seasons in the rainforests. The rainforests are shaped by Costa Rica's tropical climate. There are two main seasons here: the dry season, known locally as verano, which lasts from December to April, and the rainy season, or invierno. Even during this time, the rainforests are a magical sight. The frequent downpours create dramatic waterfalls, misty canopies, and swollen rivers. It's nature at its most raw and beautiful. The high levels of rainfall, combined with warm temperatures, make these rainforests a perfect environment for life to flourish. Part 3: Unique ecosystems and microclimates. One fascinating aspect of Costa Rica's rainforests is the variety of microclimates they contain. As you ascend from the lowlands to the highlands, you'll notice distinct changes in vegetation, temperature, and even animal life. For example, the lowland rainforests are hot, humid, and dense with towering trees. The cloud forests, on the other hand, are cooler and mistier, with moss-covered trees and a surreal atmosphere. These unique ecosystems exist in harmony, supporting countless species that are often found nowhere else in the world. Part 4: Cultural connections to the rainforests. Cultural connections to the rainforests. The rainforests are not just about flora and fauna, they are deeply connected to Costa Rica's culture and traditions. Indigenous groups like the Bribri and Cabecá have lived in harmony with these forests for centuries. They rely on the rainforest for food, medicine, and spiritual practices, making it an integral part of their identity. Costa Rica's commitment to preserving its rainforests is also a cultural achievement. The country is a global leader in conservation, with nearly 30% of its land designated as protected areas. Part 5: Adventures in the rainforests. For those seeking adventure, Costa Rica's rainforests have plenty to offer. Zip-lining through the canopy, hiking along scenic trails, and whitewater rafting down wild rivers are just a few of the adrenaline-pumping activities available. And for a more relaxed experience, consider guided nature walks, birdwatching tours, or even yoga retreats nestled in the rainforest. Whatever your preference, there's something for everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Share this video. Take care of yourself.